welcome back to another video, everybody. It's been an interesting winter. Kind of took a hiatus off of the videos. I'm gonna plan on doing farm videos kind of in seasons. Basically field work to when field work ends, and kind of leave out the holiday season and you know, the early part of the year when it's winter here in North Dakota. Not too bad of a winter this year, not a lot of moisture. It's just after Easter, and I mean, we have green grass, everything's pretty nice. Not really any snow to speak of through the whole winter. One kind of bigger snowstorm in April, actually, early April. That kind of delayed things a little bit. We were definitely on the dry side of everything, and that big snow of 8 inches or so kind of served as a lot of moisture at the time. So we're still waiting for things to dry out a little bit. We did get the equipment all moved in. That's kind of the thing that signals the beginning of a farming season to us. I'll play that clip now. So that was the great equipment move of 2025, moving the cultivators out of the field and into the yard. Getting things ready has kind of been the name of the game since then. Today's video will be packed, hopefully in the field today, servicing some equipment that we need to get ready for the spring. And I'll also introduce you to some new equipment here at Stoltz Farm. Say 2.5 things that I'll show you today, and maybe do different deeper dive videos on those to come. But we'll at least kind of review the new stuff that we got this winter and that we'll be using this spring. So sit back, enjoy, and welcome to another one. Let's start out with some new equipment, shall we? This is the kind of stuff you guys like the most, I know. New equipment at the farm. I think I have a clip of this piece of equipment coming to the farm on the hauler. I can put that in here if I do. Anyways, here is kind of piece number 1 that we got this winter, this spring. This is pretty much brand new to us. This just came in a couple weeks ago, so we're still figuring things out. Have yet to use it, but this is a new to us Terragator. 8300B is the model on this spreader. We have a whatever we got a few years ago, 1903 or something like that, I think, which is the Terragator we've used for the last few years, spreading our own fields instead of hiring it out. Been working pretty good. A couple little breakdowns and things like that. Nothing serious engine wise, I guess. And we just wanted more control in fertilizer rates, things like that that older Terragator didn't give us, and also a little bit more comfort in the new one as well. But the controls, comfort, auto steer capabilities, all that stuff's going to be great in that Terragator. That might go out today or tomorrow, so we'll be able to see a little bit of that. I'll do a deeper dive video on that here to come. Be sure to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss it. Right now though, I'm going to start on the servicing of this. So we have the air seeder hooked up to the 9520. Just need to do some basic stuff on it before it's ready to start planting some wheat this week or next week. Got to grease it, which there's just some Zerks across the back, and check the tires, of course. Change a few of these shovels that are kind of stubby and thin. Nothing too hard or complex, but it kind of needs to be done every year. This is the second or third, you know, cultivator that we've done so far as servicing and greasing is concerned. We'll get this thing ready to go for some planting this spring. folks, tractor time finally. We did kind of play with some toys the other day. Did a little bit of the spreader, the new 8300B Terragator, and we played with the new disc that we have on the farm as well. Actually planted a little bit of wheat also yesterday. So spring work is pretty much here. We have about 100 acres of fertilizer spread now that needs to be worked into the fields, and that's what I'm headed out to do right now in the 8870. Terragator is right over there, just got filled up. Gonna go spread a little bit more, and we're gonna work that in tonight as well. Got some big rain coming Sunday night and Monday, so we're trying to get a lot of ground spread before then, probably today and Sunday. And this is the thing we're using for a lot of working it in this year. Usually we use the harrow, and the little cultivator like is hooked onto this 8770 over here. This year though, we got this thing. This is a new purchase at the farm, the Salfer disc. This thing is a good way, we think, to kind of till in this fertilizer that we're doing and make it nice and smooth, ready for planting. Positives about it, the discs kind of swivel on those little spiral looking thingers, and that swiveling action just avoids the disc from getting broken all the time on rocks and things like that a more stiff disc could hit and chip away at. And also we can go kind of fast because it's a little shallower, just kind of turning dirt around. We can go like 8 miles an hour with this versus 4 or 5 with the cultivator. And that makes a big difference when you're covering a lot of ground, going twice the speed. So just gonna go try it for the first time. I haven't used it yet. We did go out together and kind of experiment with it to see if it would work in that fertilizer. Seems to be great, so I'll keep you updated on that, and maybe we'll go out and have a closer look at the Salfer disc, a new piece of equipment on the farm. For now, yet again in 2025, got my work buddy Piper here, and we're headed out to the field to start some spring work. All right, and that's a wrap. We spread 160 acres today, got it all worked in. It's only 7:15 or so right now, so pretty good day. This thing worked great. This is the new Salfer disc. I mean, I felt like I was flying, just going 6 to 8 miles an hour with this thing. Worked pretty good. So pretty much, you know, when we hit rocks or other sketchy areas, these things can pivot, which just helps preserve the discs. And you know, hopefully nothing broke while I was using it today. Everything seems pretty good. Kind of smooths things out with this roller in the back as well, along with the normal harrows. So this thing we're going to use a lot to work in the fertilizer because we can kind of go so fast and work it in. I thought it worked pretty good today. I mean, we made good time with that 160 acres. So kind of using the new farm equipment today, the new Terragator and the new Salfer disc, and this cultivator did go out there and finish up with me as well tonight. And that'll be it for another video. Kind of kicking things off this spring with some new farm equipment in the field again. Wheat planting kind of underway, waiting out some rain, which is usually what we got to do in April, May, and a little bit of June too. But planting's late because of the snow in April, and we are kind of hustling to get started. But with things like this, the Terragator, and you know, just kind of the different strategies we utilize with the whole planting process, we should be able to kind of catch up and still get done at a decent time this spring. Cross our fingers. Thank you for watching this video, everybody. Catch you later.